Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another bonus whatnot video from me. So in today's video we are going to be looking at all of the whatnot purchases that I have made during the month of June. Let's just get started. First up we have some cards from Senku Club. I've never bought from Senku Club before. I actually bought these near the end of May rather than June, but they didn't come in time for May's video. So first up, I'll show this properly in a second, but we have this Cinderace promo, and as you can see, it's from Bex, because I didn't have a lot of money. It was near the end of the month, quite frankly, when I bought these. And Senku Club was doing Vs, sort of 4 or 5 Vs for £1, so I had to get involved. You'll see those in a moment. But I didn't notice this Cinderace promo that I needed, so I asked Senku Club if they could hold it for me for the next time they were streaming. And Bex bought it for £1 and asked him to send it to me, so thank you so much. That really does mean the world to me. And there is the card in question. On to the Vs, and I'll flick through these as quickly as I possibly can. The only V that's actually needed here for mine and my husband's collections is this Zamazenta V from Crown Zenith. And then everything else is not needed for either of our collections, but I thought for the price it was an absolute steal. I couldn't not get them. But we have this Double V, Luminion V, Dodrio V, Melmetal V, Steelix V. We have this Cinderace V, which unfortunately I already have, Inteleon V, Hatterene V, that one's going to stay with me. I want to keep that one. We have a Galarian Berserker V and Graplocked V. So bringing the other two back, all of that for £3 I thought was an absolute bargain. So thank you very much, Senku Club. I will definitely be purchasing from you again. Another day and more whatnot purchases. The first lot comes from Bid Battle, and it is these Mega Evolutions promo cards. So we have Mega Meganium EX, Mega Emboar EX, and Mega Feraligatr EX. Bid Battle was doing a good buyers. I highly recommend Bid Battle's streams if you're on Whatnot, by the way, so I thought I would jump in and grab these. I don't particularly need them, but I'm hoping that my husband does. So thank you very much, Bid Battle. The next lot, as always, comes from the Card Collector UK. We have a bundle of sleeves, which are going to go into my binders. We have this sleeve here, which I got because of the Sylveon just in the corner there. This adorable sleeve for the Azumarill binder. This sleeve for either the Sylveon or the Eevee binder. It's a gorgeous Evolution sleeve. I think I'll put it in the Eevee binder because she's front and centre, but if I get another one, it'll go in the Sylveon binder. This sleeve, of course, with my baby on it, Spinder. I had to get this one for the Spinder binder. This adorable sleeve, I got this one for Plusle and Minun. And finally, this Evolution sleeve. Again, I don't know whether it's going to go in the Eevee or the Sylveon binder, but I think this time I'll put it in the Sylveon binder because the Sylveon is bigger than the Eevee. And the last thing I got from the Card Collector this time, and I love it so much, they saved it for me, so thank you very much, is this Spinder keyring. Look at it. So this is part of a set that's quite expensive, the Berries Forest set. This is my first Berries Forest product, and I love this. This is actually my first Spinder keyring, so I love this so, so much. I don't know whether I'm going to put it on my binder or put it on my bag, but it's definitely going somewhere. So thank you so much to the Card Collector UK. The next lot of purchases comes from Weird Girl Gaming. So she sent me a cute little note. One of her pin badges, super cute, and this cute Spinder cutout. So let's get on to the actual purchases. So first up we have the Mega Gengar EX from Phantasmal Flames. This is the last card that we needed to base set Phantasmal Flames, so I'm super happy about that. Then a couple of trainer cards. We have Katie and Tulip. So they'll look super cute in my trainer cards binder. And finally, Weird Girl does drawings and paintings, and she was selling off some mini doodles that were doodled live on stream. And of course I requested Spinder, and this is what I got. How adorable is this? I can't believe I have like a full customs page in my Spinder binder now. That's so cute. But look at him. I love him so much. So thank you very much, Weird Girl Gaming. I really do appreciate it. I have so many whatnot purchases to show you. I may have gone a little bit overboard and they're not even all here yet. Oh no. So first up, we have some more purchases from the Card Collector UK, as always. We have these tiny Mega Blocks that connect together. So we have a Plusle, a Minun, and a Whismur. Now, I know they made a big Spinder one of these. I don't know if they made a little Spinder, so I need to keep my eye out for that. They all connect together like this, and I think that's super cute. So I definitely need to get more for my favourite Pokemon. Also from the Card Collector, we have this Azumarill and Kecleon Topson Versus card, and this is the back for that one. Then we have this Spinder sticker, which I didn't have. And there's the back. And finally from the Card Collector, this time we have this Sylveon sticker. And there's the back. That's everything from the Card Collector UK. Thank you as always. Next up we have some purchases from PokeQueen. First up, I want a giveaway from her, and it is this, presumably it's a 151 pin with maybe some packs inside. I have no idea. Here's all the pins you can get. Like I said, this was a giveaway. I think it's Chinese. I have no idea. Oh, there we go. There are some packs inside. And there's the back. So yes, you can see Pokemon.cn, which means these are Chinese. So that was my giveaway win. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. And I went in on an Ascended Heroes break because I do need quite a lot of Ascended Heroes bulk. And the card I had for the break was the Forest Pikachu SIR. So I basically one-banged it. Now, unfortunately, the Forest Pikachu was not pulled, but Queen did send some bulk, so we'll go through that as quickly as possible. There's a lot we unfortunately don't need, so I'll flick through that quickly. So we have the Erica's Victory Bell reverse. We have Budu. These are the ones we don't really need. We have Weeping Bell, Vanillish, Ends Vanillux, Snom, Snorunt, another Snorunt. It is a beautiful artwork though. Poochyena, Galarian Zigzagoon reverse, Pangoro, Galarian Zigzagoon, Scraggy, another Pangoro, Poenard reverse, Rayquaza reverse, or Rayquaza, whatever you like, Dratini, Drampa, Larry Starly, another Drampa, Premium Power Pro, and Surfer. They're all the ones we didn't need, but we did need a few. And here are the ones we do need for Ascended Heroes. Erica's Victory Bell, Iona's Kilowattrel, Medicham, Zekrom, Team Rocket's Meowth, Countergain, Team Rocket's Factory, and a Shiny Energy. That's everything from PokeQueen. Thank you very much, as always. Up next, I have some items from Pidgey TCG. So first up, we have this Spinder sticker. I do already have it, but I don't mind a double. I might put it on my binder. And then Pidgey cajoled me, no he didn't, into getting this Bunnelby. Now this is a Gramedia Bunnelby. This is actually Indonesian, and I'm not collecting foreign language cards. It was cute, I grabbed it. So I now have an Indonesian Bunnelby. I have no idea what to do with it. This is what happens on Whatnot. You get stuff you don't really need. So just the two from Pidgey. Thank you very much, Pidgey. Up next, we have another bundle from Slow Heat. You know I love buying from them. So first up, we have this Tinkertink sticker, which is actually for my husband. He really likes the Tinkerton line. I have no idea what he's going to do with it. Does he want this sticker? Probably not, but I got it anyway. Then we have this adorable sticker with Score Bunny on it. This is part of the Pokepiece range. We have this Nemona sticker, which is a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. A lot of these items cost just £1, by the way. We have this lovely sticker, which I got because of the Baneri there. And finally, I'm not going to take them all out. You know I've already got this stamp. Well, I bought the remaining 9 that they had, so I've now got 10 of the same stamp. But they've all got Spinder on, and the reason I did it was because I wanted to do a full 8-page spread of, because I've got a 4-pocket for Spinder, I wanted to do a full 8-page spread of them, and the stamps are all slightly different. Some have been stamped, some are in perfect condition. So I thought it would make a cool 8-page spread, which means there's 2 left. One is already in my binder, so I'm probably going to keep it there, and one I might top load and just have on display on the shelf. So that's everything from Slow Heat. Thank you very much, Slow Heat. And finally, we're on to the biggest parcel of the day. So Berta over at LA3D Prints was doing a charity stream, and the stream was for the Daisy Garland Foundation. This is her son, Jackson. I've covered his face in case she doesn't want him shown online. I'm not sure, I didn't ask. But the stream was for the Daisy Garland Foundation, which is to help children with epilepsy. So I went absolutely insane, as did most of us on Whatnot. I've bought stuff for £1 that I didn't need. I don't know what I'm going to do with half of it, but it's a charity stream, so you know, I went ham, I had fun, and some of this I will be keeping. One item in particular I am so excited about. Some of it might be moved on to new homes, I don't know. As I say, I don't remember buying half of this, but it's all in aid of charity, so I don't mind. Berta did kindly put some freebies in though, so let's look at those first. So we have this Metazoo card. I know nothing about Metazoo, but it has Karomi on it, so I will probably give this to my sister-in-law. Then we have this Umbreon Ife, which I'm pretty sure I didn't buy. This Sylveon Ife, again, I'm pretty sure I didn't buy, and I think I've already got it. This pack of Disney Christmas Party trading cards. A Sprigatito sticker. Again, these were all free. And this Hydrapple sticker. Then we have this Meowth sticker, this Ash sticker, and this Bulbasaur sticker. So I believe that's everything that was for free. I've somehow ended up with a Japanese Mega Pyro EX. Not a clue. Then we have some cards from Perfect Order, which my husband actually did need. So we have this Holo Gengar, a Mega Skamori EX, we have the Mega Clefable EX, and the Mega Starmie EX. I've ended up with a load of Chinese and Korean cards that, again, I don't collect. So, I mean, it was for charity, but these are going to have to be put in a trade pile or moved on, I think. We have this full art Thievel. I do think they're all Chinese. We have this Gyarados card. We have a Simisear. And then a load from the Evolutions. Is it Gem 2, Gem 3 box? But we have this Sylveon. They're very sparkly. They're very beautiful. So hopefully someone will like them. We have this Flareon. We have a... Oh, no. Netball? No, it's not a netball. I can't remember that Pokeball. We have Leafeon. We have another Leafeon. Very sparkly again. We have this Leafeon. Vaporeon. 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 Fell over, look, Espeon, but look how beautiful and sparkly it is. I just don't collect them. Another Espeon and another Espeon. So that's all of those. Again, I don't know what to do with them. Now on to something that I am really, really happy to have in my collection. And it is the Emma full art from Chaos Rising. So of course I wanted this. My name's Emma and I just love it so much. I am doing an Emma trainer page in my trainer binder. So I'm really, really happy to have this. And then finally we got some more random things. So we have this Igglybuff Daichi. We have some playing cards. I don't know if they're official. So I'm just going to flick through them and show you. They're pretty cool. Ignore Ember on there. I should have taken them out of the sleeves. So I'm going to keep these for my binders because I think they're quite cute, but I don't think they're official. So that's everything from Berta at LA3D Prints. Again, a very good cause, so I don't mind. And yeah, it was an amazing stream. Berta absolutely smashed it. I'm going to take the time to say well done to Berta at LA3D Prints. She started at 10 in the morning and didn't finish till, God, maybe 7, 8 o'clock at night. It was crazy, maybe even later. And I was in modding for the entire stream, so I was there all day, but I didn't mind at all. What a brilliant stream, so funny. And they managed to raise, do you know, I can't remember the exact figure, over £2,000 for the charity. So all in all, a brilliant day and I absolutely loved it. Here we go again with some more Whatnot purchases. Up next we have Resale Wales. You know, I buy from them a lot. So first of all, they included some lollies for free, so thank you very much. Then I actually won the buyer's giveaway, which was these Umbongo sweets. I remember Umbongo the drink, but I've never had the sweets, so I'm really excited to try these. And the actual purchase, just the one this time, was this Animal Crossing keychain, Mabel. She's a little bit janky, I'm not going to lie to you, but I wanted her for the Animal Crossing collection. She is a little bit odd, but she's just so cute. So that's everything from Resale Wales this time. Thank you very much. And the next lot of purchases comes from the Soul Sisters, and I'm really excited about these ones because I feel like I got a really good deal. So first up, we have a bunch of English EXs from Pokémon. So I'll go through these as quickly as I can. We have Scavillain. We don't necessarily need these, but again, husband makes decks. Koraidon, so he might want some of these for his decks. Walking Wake EX. Wugtrio. Sizor. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, Hydreigon, or Hydreigon. We have the Hyper Aroma Ace Spec, Tatsugiri, and finally an Appleton V. And then on a flash sale, because there was a lot of buyers' giveaways that were very nice, I got a Destined Rivals booster pack, so we'll be opening this a little bit later on. We only need one card from Destined Rivals because, as you guys know, we base set everything rather than master set. So we only need the Regirock EX from Destined Rivals. So are we opening one pack with the hope that one card will be in there? Yes. But why not? I don't like reselling packs. I really, really don't. We're going to open it and we're going to have fun. And the final thing, speaking of opening things and having fun, is this Perfect Order booster pack, booster bundle. So we need quite a few cards from Perfect Order, so I thought I would go ahead and grab this. Really hard to find these at retail now, unfortunately. And I don't like paying over the odds, but I thought this was quite reasonable. Off the top of my head, I think it was about £30, and Perfect Order, when it was at retail, this booster bundle would have set you back 25. So I've always said I don't mind if it's an older product, like Perfect Order is technically a little bit older now because we have Chaos Rising. I will pay £10 over if I really want it from a reseller. I won't pay any higher than that. So I thought £30 was reasonable. It may have been a tiny bit over, but if the product is 25, I will pay 35 to a reseller if I really want it. I won't really go any higher than that. And I think that's fair. I think we should normalise getting things at retail prices, but I also understand, like it or not, people have to make a living. And I do think that in general, the Soul Sisters prices are very fair, along with Bid Battle. There are a few people on Whatnot whose prices I think are absolutely unreasonable, but I think their prices are pretty fair, so I was happy to pay them. So thank you very much, the Soul Sisters, and that's everything for today. The next lot of purchases comes from Capybara Cards. I'd never actually bought from them before, but we have this very janky Spinder, also known as Spindy. This is a Pokémon set, and this Spinder is very, very new. It is not official at all, but I had to have it because it's janky as anything. I also got the EX Emerald Reverse for Whismur that I've been needing for a long time. Thank you very much, Capybara Cards. Up next, we have yet another package from Slow Heat. My goodness, I've been buying a lot from them. So this was a freebie, and this is all Daichi so we'll flick through it as quickly as possible. Sylveon, Baneri, and Pachirisu, Plusle, this one that you saw that I got for free, but this is a clean copy, Minun, Lopunny, another Minun, another Plusle, Wigglytuff this time, and there's so many by the way, Cinderace, another Scorbunny, a little Eevee cameo and a cupcake there, an Eevee with pancakes on her head, another Wigglytuff, another Eevee, you know I love my Daichi another Eevee, another Eevee, another Sylveon, Whismur with his cute maracas, Eevee and Petilil, Eevee and Pikachu, Eevee, surprise, surprise, Eevee, and another Eevee. So thank you, Slow Heat, for all of these Daichi. Can you believe I still need more? Another purchase, again from the Card Collector UK. We've seen them quite a lot in this video, and spoiler alert, you're going to see them again. So I won a giveaway, and it's the cutest giveaway ever. Look, it's this little Sprigatito plush. How adorable is this? So this is from the Pokemon Center in Japan. And just look how sweet she is. To get this for completely free is just amazing. And I have to show you. Toe beans! Of course, I did make some purchases, and this time we have a load of stickers. You know I love collecting my stickers, so I'll go through these as quickly as possible. So there's a bit of glare, but this one's really cool. It is a 24 karat gold plating Wigglytuff sticker. And there's the back. It's still in its original packaging, so I'm not going to take it out. This will, of course, be going in my Wigglytuff binder. How cool is that? Then I'm going to flick through these quite quickly. We have Eevee. This Spinder sticker, which I already had, but it's going to go on my binder. And this Spinder sticker, which I didn't have, and I think it's one of the cutest Spinder stickers I've ever seen. I love this one. And there's the back. How adorable is this? Then we have this Whismur sticker. Another Whismur in the same style as the Spinder sticker. A Plusle in the same style as the Spinder and Whismur stickers. We have this Silver Minun. Another Wigglytuff. Azumarill. And finally Lopunny. So that's everything from the Card Collector this time, but again, you will be seeing them a little bit later on. Here we are with more Whatnot purchases. The first one comes from Quality Collectibles. Now, Quality has not been streaming for a while, for over a year actually, but I remember being in his first streams, so it's good to see you back. And the only thing I got this time for my husband is this Terrakion EX card. So thank you very much, Quality Collectibles, and of course I'll be back in your streams. Next up, we have some more purchases from Resale Wales. You know I love buying from them. He added in 2 lollies for free, which I thought was super cute. And we've got 4 video games here. Some of these were £1, can you believe? So I did buy a couple to trade in at CEX for a voucher. I don't tend to do that, but for £1, why not? So we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 4. Project Cars on the PlayStation 4. This is the one that I'm going to get rid of for sure. I think it trades in for like £2-3, something like that. So I can't remember now, but for £1, it was definitely worth it. So they're the 2 I'm unsure on if I'm going to keep or not, and these are the 2 that are definitely staying. So we have Assassin's Creed Unity on the PS4. You know I'm going through an Assassin's Creed journey. I've got a little bit of time until I get to this one though. And finally this time, Disney Tarzan Free Ride on the PlayStation 2. Just another one to add to the PlayStation 2 collection. So that's everything from Resale Wales this time. Thank you very much as always. And we are back once again with the Card Collector UK. I have no idea how many times I've purchased from them this month. But on this particular stream, it was a postcard stream, and I actually won a regular giveaway and the buyers, which was fantastic. So I'll show you the giveaway win first. So these were all part of the giveaway. So we have a Florigato, a Baby Shiny in Chinese, some Surging Sparks cards, so a Meowstic Reverse, Latios, Paldean Tauros, and Chilteazer toy. And finally, for the giveaway, we have this pack. I have no idea what it is, but it's got a bunny on it. This was actually kindly donated by Igranka, so thank you very much. Again, no clue what this pack is. It's Enski, but I haven't got a clue, so not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. So now onto my purchases, and like I say, it was a postcard stream, so there's quite a few postcards here, but something that isn't as well. So we have this calendar postcard from March 2023. I got this, of course, for Azumarill on the left there and Eevee on the right. We have this beautiful water-themed postcard. The reason I got this one was for the Primarina just there. I couldn't resist this one. It's a chocolate-themed postcard, and it's got Alchemy, Yamper, you've got Pikachu there, Charizard, and Sinistea, so I had to have this one. So cute. Then we have this postcard which has Scorbunny on it. And finally this postcard with Scorbunny and Reboot. You don't see Reboot on merchandise often, so I had to get this one. So the last purchase I made before we get onto the buyers is this Greninja artboard, which I purchased for my husband. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but he collects Greninja, so I thought this would look really cool on the back of a shelf. And this is the back of the artboard. So I'm going to save this for an anniversary or Christmas, perhaps. Yes, I know it's only the end of June, but I do start early. And finally, as I say, I won the buyers. And it's this giant Legends ZA poster. Now, you know I love ZA, so I'm really happy to have this. I'm not going to take it out in this video, but that's what it looks like. So it's a map of Lumio City. Really, really cool. And they're the other ones you can get in the set. And that is everything this time. The next lot of items comes from Toto Eclipse. Thank you so much, Toto. So first up, he gave me 2 free Spinder stickers, which is super cute. I do have both of them, but you know I decorate my binder with Spinder, so we have this one here and this one here. It took me ages to find this sticker, by the way. But now I have 2, so I'm really, really happy. So thank you very much. You don't need to send me anything for free, but I really do appreciate it. These are super, super cute. I bought these. We have this Scorbunny. And it's a piano and notes, and I'm guessing it was to learn how to play piano. I'm not sure, but they're really, really cool. They are a little bit bigger than a binder, so I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, but we have Reboot, Cinderace, so I have the whole line for that, and Wigglytuff. And then this is a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be. This was my big purchase of the stream, I would say. I absolutely adore it, though. It is this Pokepark 2005. What do you call them? Like hotel door key. So it's quite scratched up because it is functional. Not anymore, I guess. I have one of these for Gotham as well, and I think the Hunger Games. I can't remember. But I've amassed quite a few hotel key cards. I'm not sure I'm supposed to have them, but you've seen this Pokepark design before. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner there, we have Spinder, but we also have Plusle and Minun just there and Whismur just there. So this ticks all the boxes for me. I absolutely love it. Next, we have this teeny tiny Whismur stamp. You know, I love collecting the stamps. And that's all I bought, but I actually won the buyers, and it was this. I'm super, super excited. I'm definitely keeping this. It is this Oshawott full art. How cute is this? So that was everything from Toto Eclipse this time. Thank you very much, and of course I will be buying from you again. Voiceover Ember here. The next lot of purchases comes from Banana Squish. So we have this Baneri figure and this Scorbunny figure, and then a lot of pins. So we have Thumper, Eevee, we have a My Melody pin, a cat pin, and a Cheshire Cat pin. I've never actually bought from Banana Squish before, so I will definitely be buying from them again. Thank you so much. First up, to nobody's surprise, I have a couple more items from the Card Collector UK. And they were doing a playing card stream, so I grabbed a couple of playing cards. We have this Beware playing card. I don't strictly collect Stuffle and Beware, but I think I am probably going to. Not gonna lie. Let's add another Pokemon, why not? And I also got this Baneri card. Now on the backs, they are different decks. So we have, oh my god, is that Giratina? I think that's Giratina. Sorry for knocking the camera there. And Solgaleo or Lunala. I don't know which one. I think that's... Oh no, it tells me Solgaleo. I was right the first time. So thank you very much, as always, to the Card Collector UK. And next up, we have some purchases from Chuck Steak TCG. Now, I've been in their streams before, but I can't remember if I've purchased from them before. So this may be my first purchases from Chuck. I nearly missed this, but they do have a little sticker there. So we'll go with something I didn't purchase first, which is this Japanese Baneri card. Now onto my purchases, and the first one is Animal Crossing. Chuck has a lot of Animal Crossing things, and I'm so excited to buy some more. I can't wait. But we have this Punchy, obviously it's in Japanese, this Punchy card. And there's the back, and Punchy is my favourite Animal Crossing villager, if you don't know, so I'm super excited to have this. Next up, back to Pokemon, I bought the Bunnelby Karuta card. I do have a few Karuta cards now. That's the front and back, and it came with its pair card, which is here. It's like a sort of game in Japanese that teaches children how to read, I believe. And then I did a lucky dip, which is set around a Pokemon or a theme. And I had no idea, of course, what I was going to get. But I saw this card on the front, Bunnelby, which I do already have. So I thought, I've got to go for this. It's got to be a rabbit theme, right? And I was really hoping there was no Diggersby. And it was this Bunnery Daichi. I need to check if I've got it. And this Scorbunny sort of, I forget what these things are called, but I've got a few of them. So I don't know if I have all of these, but I don't care because I think it was a couple of quid. And finally from Chuck, I bought a load of super cool sleeves that I've never seen before. So I actually collect sleeves and put them in my binders. So we have this Snorlax sleeve, but the reason I got this one was because there is a little Whismur just there, the Yukimori artwork, I believe. So that's going in the Whismur binder. I'll flick through these as quickly as possible. I have 3 of these ones, and I think you can see why I needed 3. Let me just bring them all in. So it's got a Scorbunny, a Baneri, and an Eevee. So I've bought one for each binder, along with lots of other cute little Pokemon there. The next one, I got 2 of these. It is this Evolution sleeve. I, of course, got one for the Sylveon binder and one for the Eevee binder. Then I got one of these, and I got this one for Diancie. I don't have a Diancie binder, but I do have a little Diancie collection. Then I got this one for the Wigglytuff binder. I think it's adorable. And finally, I got this sleeve for my Milcery section. Again, I don't have a Milcery and Alcremie binder per se, but I do collect them. And look at this little Dashbun. I just think this is adorable. Fido and Dashbun are, again, another set of Pokemon that I'd really like to collect, but there needs to be a limit, for goodness sake, doesn't there? And that's everything from Chuck Steak TCG this time, so thank you very much. I will, of course, be buying from you again. And that's everything for this video, a recap of all of the Whatnot purchases I made during the month of June. Now, I did make a few more, but they haven't arrived in time for this video, so they will be in July's wrap-up. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you use Whatnot and what you buy from it. But until next time, bye Embers.